is a really, really good one. How does flat speed up the process of assigning differentiated instruction to learners? I have a little bit more to tack onto this too, but this is a great, great question. So, in this case, let's say, for example, you wanted to take this notation guide and make it bigger, color code it, and assign it to your student. All of that can be done in about 2 minutes. So, right here is the one that has no edits yet. I'm going to go back to my score library. I'm going to make a copy. I'm going to click on that copy, which is right here. I'm going to edit it. I'm going to click on piano, go to layout and styles, get it to raster size 0, make the spaces bigger, or in this case, let's do about that big, and go to note heads, use rainbow, and note names. Really quick. Once this is done here, I have quite a few options. The preferred option is to make the assignment specific in flat using this new material. So if I go up to my assignments, I can find this one that I started, which already has this new guide in it, but let's just make sure. I'm going to add a work score, make sure it's the one I just did, and when I'm ready to assign it, instead of just saying done, I can send it to specific students. So let's say testing student here needs this differentiated education, but the other ones do not. This way, it appears in the student's stream the same way it would with others, So, another detail that is going to benefit your students is if for some reason your students need it to be less complicated, you can create tool sets here. These tool sets allow you to decide what is and what is not part of the score editor. For example, in this middle school tool set, I have allowed them to use the main abilities, so note input, copy and paste, undo, redo, but the only notes they have available to them are whole and half. Maybe this middle school is only doing long tones right now. If I wanted to edit this, I can add quarter notes, eighth notes, and 16th notes, and maybe I also want them to be able to use percussion. So now this template is able to be used with my assignments. I can use the template so that way they're not being distracted by the multiple other options there. Now, beyond this, if you want to involve your special ed coordinators, your paraprofessionals, even your administrators in the wraparound process of supporting these students, we have ways to do that as well. In this example, if I go back to that score that I worked on, and I wanted this to be overlooked or looked over by my special ed coordinator, I can very, very easily hit the print button and send this over to my special ed coordinator and say, hey, can you take a look at this and make sure that it meets the student's needs? Even better, if your special ed coordinator is flat savvy, you can make the material and share the lesson with them so that way they can do it for you. I was very blessed in my past to have a special ed coordinator who understood the platform we used. So when I was done with a lesson, I could go to my assignments and shared assignments, and I could share my material among my staff. So in this case, I can click share, and the assignment I made appears on their dashboard. This works for any teacher who's in the same organization as you. So not just your special ed coordinators, but your fellow music teachers. So if you have a situation where you've had a student for 1 year and you know they're moving on to your colleague and you have some ideas of these are lessons that's worked with them, you can share them with them, almost like you're sitting in the same room as them.